See, Gabby? You didn't have to come all the way here. Everything's good. I don't need to be babied. I don't know if you think like I relapsed or something, but I'm good. You didn't have to come to my place and waste your time out of your day. Joey, you didn't answer my question though. What's really going on between you and Mom? What is your anger about what's going on? Because usually when you have a problem with someone in the family, whether it's me or her, you always confront us. You always bring it face to face. It's never hearsay or gotten from a third party. So tell me what's up. I want to hear from you. What Melissa said to you and Mom, it's true. It is true. I'm a little upset that Mom has taken so kindly to Brian and welcomed him into the family, like just because she's dating Jonathan. I have no problem with Jonathan, but the flip up, the what's it called, switch up that she's had on Brian, man, I don't appreciate it. I don't buy the whole brother thing that he's selling. It's weird, and that's why I haven't been talking to her. I get that you aren't the best of friends and you both have your history, but given the fact that he's made an attempt and you guys have like been civil with one another, your outlook towards him just feels so random to me. The way like he comes to you with this information that he's your brother, and the way you react, it's just so off the cuff and random to me. Hateful, almost. It's not random. Not one bit. I haven't liked Brian since day one. I've helped him. We've had some nice conversations. But me and him are like co-workers that, you know, you leave the job and you never talk to them again. I don't genuinely like the man. We're very different. Cut from very two different, again, I think I used this analogy before. We're not even in the same clothing factory when it comes to cutting from the same cloth type thing. You know what I mean? It's not random. I think everyone's a little too quick to believe what people say nowadays. Are you genuinely buying it that our dad is his dad and we never knew about this? Okay, but Joey, like, I know it's coincidental and it's crazy and it's the last thing any of us expected. But that's how God works. Did you ever look into his father? Or vice versa? How would you know whether or not this is true or false? Vice versa, I don't know if he's ever looked into our dad. If he's making this story up, he probably did. I just think that it would come up. It would have come up somehow. You know, not trying to be sexist, but females tend to look things up and creep other people. I would say more than men do. You're telling me Mom never looked up Ryan's dad, or like Miranda never looked up Ryan's dad and then saw that it was our dad? Look him up on where, Joey? Facebook from the 90s? There's no looking him up. It's like Mom wanted nothing to do with the other woman, Brian's mother, Stacy. It makes a lot of sense, although, yes, coincidental, but no one was bumping into each other on the train back in the day and figuring things out like that. And who would really look into it when Brian popped into our lives? Me and you haven't thought about our dad, and I don't know. I mean, I shouldn't speak for you, but I know I haven't thought about the man since I was a little girl. Fine, you're right. There's really no way to look things up social media wise when it comes to John Riley. But you believe it? You just believe his word? I'm tired of just believing people's words, you know? When it comes to like paternity tests, Miranda's location, who killed this person, who killed that person. I'm so tired of hearsay. And now you're telling, this guy comes out of the woodwork and says, yeah, we have the same dad, I'm your brother, hey, come in for an embrace. Now get out of here, bro. I just lost my son. I don't need this. I don't. Frankly, the only person that makes me happy is Melissa. The only times that I don't think about what I've been through in my life, the only times that I don't think about like the grief and whatnot, the rarer times, it's when I'm with Melissa. So without even saying it to her face, you're really just gonna cut Mom off. And this is the direction that we're going in now. Everything was just like, can't be perfect after what happened to Junior. But everything was so civil and nice. I know I said that I wanted an apology out of her. I know I made that demand. That I'd be on good terms with everybody. But in all honesty, I think I'm moving. I think I'm leaving town. I think I'm gonna look for a new place somewhere else. And I just want to start fresh with Melissa. It's nothing Mom did, nothing you did. I just need to get away. In the same way that Miranda got away. No one holds that against her. I don't want to know about anyone's drama anymore. None of it. I don't need people coming out of the woodworks and telling me that they're my cousin, my brother, my father, my no one. I want to move away, become the best tattoo artist I've ever been, and I want to come home to this beautiful woman. I want to have dinner with her, watch TV, snuggle in bed, not have a care in the world. And hey, before you get all upset, remember those days where you hated me, where you looked down on me as a brother, and you wanted me out of the picture, and you stuck up for Miranda. Well, there you go. There you go. You get what you want. It's a little bit later than whenever, but I know you love Melissa. But I just find it so hard to believe how close we all got. And you're just going to randomly turn your back on all of us. Because what? Mom was nice to Brian. Because Brian found something out, brought it to us. She believed it and welcomed him into the family in a way. And now you're going to be holding a grudge because of that? It's not turning my back on. I will always love you as a sister. I'll always love Mom. But the family's broken. There's no recovering from what? We're just throwing Mom a birthday party. You, me, and Mom have never been closer. And you're ripping this away. I'm sorry, but for her. Really? That's hurtful. You're right. And I should have realized right then and there that this family was done for. You know? As no one came to Mom's party and it was a disaster, I should have known. So look, I'm gonna move away. Don't know how that's gonna go yet. Haven't even begun to look, right? You're gonna meet someone, guy or girl, and maybe have a couple kids, and you'll be Mom's darling. That's what you want anyway. Could have a nice little family with Jonathan and Mom and your new brother, see? Maybe Santo will come back. I just want to be left alone right now to figure things out. Okay, don't take it personal. Tell Mom to not take it personal. I just want to figure things out with Melissa. I want everyone to leave me alone. Tell that to my brother. And maybe I won't move. Relax, Melissa. But, I kind of think I am. I'm disappointed. Very disappointed. Hey, well, Gabby, don't hold the double standard. Because your best friend did it to you, Miranda. She left. I'll hear a peep about that out of you. Maybe talk about it to other people, I don't know. And your precious nanny Agatha left. Left you high and dry. I'm sorry that I'm doing it too. But if you're gonna hold me to the fire, hold those people to the fire too. So what? Me and Gabby had a nice conversation. Well, I wouldn't call it nice, but I would say it's settled. You know, she believes everything. I don't think my mom's gonna reach out and bother me or nothing, and I think I'm getting my space from them both. But now that she's gone, right? Now that Gabby left, what? I gotta go back in the bathroom now? You gonna chain me back up? Cause look, I'll go willingly if that's what you want. I'm not looking to fight you. I'm not looking to get into a physical altercation or anything like that. But what's happening now?
No, Joey. You can stay out. I also don't think that we need to go back to Beretta's apartment. We can stay here. Our home. Like you so nicely said to your sister. We can watch movies and have dinner. And I'm sorry for locking you in the bathroom. And I hope that you're not, like, looking at me like I'm a crazy witch. I'm really sorry for the outburst. I'm really sorry for the manic episode. Truly. I wish I could take it back after seeing what just happened.
Really? You really not gonna lock me back up? Because I don't have the energy, like mentally, physically, or anything to like fight you. Can I just ask why you're not locking me back up?
Because your sister threatened to call the police and welfare check whatever. She's gonna blow my cover and I was gonna get nabbed for locking you away. I told you to just play along. Tell her you're mad at your mom. Don't let anything slip through the radar. You didn't wink. You didn't give her a secret symbol. Nothing. And you went above and beyond and told her that you no longer wanted... You cut off your family from me. When yes, I asked you to, but I didn't ask you to do it in this circumstance. And you did it. Even though I locked you up in the bathroom. So I owe you your freedom. I trust you.
Well, I told you. You're now my everything. I feel like I've been awakened. And I don't... Look, yeah, it was crazy that you locked me away. But I see past it. I feel like I can see underneath your crazy for once. I see the girl under there, you know? I see my Melissa. And I look back at everything we've been through. And it's special. Even the dark times, like... There really is a bond between you and me that I can't explain to anyone. Even now, if I were to think about Miranda, which I'm not, something don't feel real about that. But me and you, like I keep saying, we're on the same wavelength, mentally.
Well, after all this time, you can't expect me to not be skeptical. But you proved it to me. Unless you were just acting and now you're gonna run off and go tell the police that I locked you in the bathroom.
I really meant what I... Melissa, if I didn't mean what I said, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. I would have left. I would have fled. But like, again, I can feel your fear for whatever reason. I can kind of sense like the little girl in you, you know? I don't hold it against you. I know that sounded weird, but you know, I know you told me the other day I didn't walk a million miles in your shoes, but like I know some of the things you've been through and your life and your trauma, and you're just, you know, that little girl back in the day that is trying to figure things out. We're all kids at the end of the day. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. We're all just kids trying to figure it out, and I don't think you do have like a malicious bone in your body. And that's why when you lock me in the bathroom, I don't hold it against you so much. Because I know you love me. I wish Miranda would have locked me in the bathroom and kept me to herself. Instead, she threw me to the sidewalk.
Okay. Moving forward, I won't worry so much about what the rest of the world could do to us. I won't read comments. I won't worry about secrets coming out or drama around the corner. From now on, I am no longer thinking of you as the once cheater lover of Miranda. I'm going to look at you purely as my current boyfriend.
Current as in what? Temporary? Like, yo, the current, what's the next one gonna be?
Now who sounds like the insecure one?
Every day, like, I think about how I can convey to you what you mean to me so that you chill. You know, every day I say like, yo, I'm gonna have the best romantic speech. It's gonna sound like it was written by Nicholas Sparks himself. And I'm gonna tell it to Melissa. It's gonna go in her ear. It's gonna sit there. It's gonna get in her brain. And she's gonna understand finally what she means to me. And I know that it's hard for you to listen to my words because I've said some terrible things to you in the past. And I've always put Miranda on a pedestal. So yeah, you've always been chasing me. You've always been trying to like defeat her. But I'm telling you, you're everything to me right now. I wouldn't have said what I said to Gabby if I didn't mean that. I wanted to prove to you that I will cut anybody off. Anybody. Nothing will get in our way for you. Okay? For once in your life, Melissa, someone's putting you first. You mean the world to me. I don't know if anyone else has said that to you, but I'm saying it. You're worth something.
Well, Joey, I know that a lot of the women you've dated all have wanted like careers, and they're modern 2025 go-getters. And I'm a little old-fashioned, and I stick to old gender norms and just want a family. Maybe that's boring nowadays, I don't know. What I'm trying to say right now is that everything you just said to me is all I've ever wanted to hear from you. And if I were to die right now, like if someone were to walk up behind me and shoot me and not miss, I would be content with the way my life just ended.
Well, Melissa, I don't think you gotta worry about any of that, because something tells me that things are just getting started. Hi, it's Brian Montgomery. I know it's a weird voicemail to get, and it's weird for me too. But I'm reaching out to you today because I want to get to know my brother. I need family. I hit rock bottom and I'm trying to climb myself back up, and I may have rubbed Joey the wrong way. Not to get too specific on this phone call as well, I know you may have some concerns regarding me and what I know and things of that nature. Let's put it that way. I would like to meet you in person, and I would like to I don't know, get on the same page. Cause to be honest, I don't think I'm your enemy. I don't think I'm Joey's enemy. When I really think about it, it's almost like an epiphany. I think you, me, and Joey are actually on the same page. I'll explain in person. But let me know what you think of all this. Melissa.